never change, it's your boy. Pat Coltrane is your boy. Everything the same is your boy. Pat Coltrane is your boy. It's 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 your boy. Tell me never change, it's your boy. Pat Coltrane is your boy. Everything the same is your boy. Pat Coltrane is your boy. It's 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 your boy.
YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, it's your boy Pat Coltrane. What's up with you, baby Bubba? I said, baby Bubba. What's up with you, Panther Nation? Can y'all hear your boy? Can y'all hear your boy? Sound check. How y'all doing on this beautiful, beautiful Wednesday afternoon? I hope y'all are doing well. I hope y'all are doing well, swell. You hear me? We ain't got a whole lot to talk about. I'm not gonna make this podcast too long. Is this a podcast? Yeah, I'm not gonna make this too long. It's some stuff I definitely want to dig into. And I got a little surprise. Yo. So I'm gonna let some folks come on in. As you come in, hit that like button for your boy. Hit that like button for your boy. It don't cost nothing. It do not cost a dime. You hear me? Let's get some shout outs saying, man. Then I'm gonna give y'all my little surprise. I got a little surprise that might change everything about this channel. I'm joking. Then we're gonna talk about some mess. Something I've been wanting to get off my chest. Some stuff I've been wanting to get off my chest. Of course, Moni, one of the best moderators in the world. What's up with you? Leon Murray, what's going on with you? Underground West, Jack 2 times. And look here, that's what I meant to tell y'all. Y'all dirty, man. I come up here and make all these jokes, man, and y'all call me Orlando Jones, man. For real, that's how y'all gonna do me. I saw that one time before. I meant to get on y'all about that. Y'all wrong, man. I like Orlando Jones, though. Anyway, we'll get into that later. Tiana Gilliam, what's up with you? Joe Johnson, what's going on with you? Another one of the best moderators in the world. My man, 704 Bound, what's going on with you? Christopher Kelton, Trill One, Jay Cook, what's going on? Woodrow Jones. Let's see who we got up in here. Who else we got up in here? Make sure I'm good everywhere, because I'm good everywhere. You hear me? Gotta make sure I'm good everywhere, because I'm good everywhere. Turn this down. Ta-ta down. We good to go. We rocking and rolling. Rolling and rocking. All right. Oh. All right. First, before I start this show, man. Christmas came early for your boy. Before I start this show, Christmas came early for your boy, man. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, I'm not trying to disrespect you in no kind of way. But Christmas came early for your boy. You hear me? Bobby P, what's up with you? Don't worry. It's all good. It don't matter. I'm still going to entertain. Christmas came early for your boy, y'all. And in my last show, I think my last show and the show before that, I know it was on Sunday, I kind of hinted to, I can't say too much of anything about Rashad and Panther Nation podcast. I can't say nothing bad about them no more. I can't say nothing bad about them no more. You hear me? My man's Rashad had hooked your boy up, yo. And I'm a open up the gift right now. Okay? I can't talk no more trash about this dude, man. I'm gonna open it up right now. So if If what ain't in here, what he told me was gonna be in here, then he got me. Live right now, Rashad. So if it's something, if it's a booby trap, if this is a booby trap, tell him it was Rashad from Panther Nation Podcast. You hear me? I'm gonna open up this right now. I'm gonna open this up right now, man. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Shad. Shout out to David too. Shout out to them dudes, man. This thing kind of light too, so it might not be what I think it is. It might not be what I think. It kind of light, man. Let me see. Let's see what's going on here. Y'all like? Do y'all like them type of videos? I'm gonna get to it. Jet 2000 said white look like it's just a letter. It could be. It could be. Do y'all like them type of videos where they opening up stuff? Uh-oh. We getting there. We getting there. Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready for this? Are y'all ready for this? Ta-da! My man, yo, my man, shout out to my man's Rashad, man, yo, I'm about to tear up, man. I'm about to tear up, dog. Hold on, I'm gonna lift it up, so dog. This official. I don't care what nobody say. Hold on, can y'all see that? Man, yo, yo, oh. Shy, man. Oh, man. There y'all go. There y'all go. Y'all don't like for me to say his name. Y'all don't like for me to say his name. But there it go. Cam Reddish say he's signing himself. Nah, that's official, dog. That's official, man. That's official. Everybody know, and I talk about it all the time. Oh, hold on. Let me see if I can get this right. Everybody know. And I talk about it all the time. Rashad, that man got any jersey you need, and it's signed by that person. To me, he probably got one of the best collections. He got a whole video of him going through all this stuff. When it comes to signed jerseys, he got one of the best collections. My man Rashad is in the building. Nah, dog, I ain't got nothing. Y'all won't hear me say nothing else bad about Panther Nation Podcast. Matter of fact, Rasul Douglas is the best cornerback we ever had. Yo, Rashad, for real, man. I'm gonna be transparent real quick, man. I don't want to put too much of my business out there, dog. But this right here came at the right time, dog. You hear me? It came at the right time. It really put a smile on your boy face. And I know we got a bunch of it's all jokes. You know what I'm saying? It's all jokes. Any jokes I make about Panther Nation Podcast C3, it's all love and entertainment. So he know. But this is super dope, man. Super dope. Rashad, somebody in here talking about you signed this yourself, man. I told him no, you did. You wouldn't do nothing like that to your boy. You wouldn't do nothing like that to your boy. But shout out to you, Rashad. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm gonna be honest. This is my is it? I might have got one before, but this is from what I can remember. This is my first signed jersey, mainly because, and I'm gonna be honest, when I go to the training camps and stuff, and I talked about this before. I don't know. I just, and I don't have nothing against people who do it. I just don't want to do that. You know what I mean? I'd be like, man, I hate to knock one of these kids over. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I look. I look at like, man, maybe I feel like I be trying to save my space for the churn. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't really going, I ain't really going to do too much with the jersey anyway. So, but this right here, this mean a lot to me. This is so dope. If y'all know, I interviewed James Bradbury. If y'all don't know, I interviewed James Bradbury. Real cool dude. He even gave my princess a happy birthday shout out, and she still love that video to this day. To me, James Bradbury is probably one of the best cornerbacks in Panther Nation. But I forgot. No, I'm sorry. I forgot. Next to Rasul Douglas. You hear me? Next to Rasul Douglas, man. Again, man. Shout out to Panther Nation Podcast. Shout out to Rashad, dog. You ain't had to do it, but you did, dog. And I really, I can't say it enough, man. I feel like I owe you some money or something, man. I really appreciate it, dog, for you to grind like you do for the fan base. This is a loyal Panther fan. Can't nobody look for real. Somebody come. If anybody got something bad to say about Rashad, they got to see me first. And everybody know I got shooters. Everybody know I got the best shooters. You hear me? So you got to come and see me first. If anybody got something bad to say about Rashad, you got to come and see me first, man. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you, man. I really appreciate it, man. And matter of fact, next live, I might not even have the green screen. I might go ahead and get this frame, you know what I'm saying, and put it up there in the back. You know what I'm saying? That's so dope, man. That's so dope. For real. Let me let y'all get another look at that. Man. For real. Ain't no other Panther Nation podcast gonna do that for you. And it's official. I don't care what y'all say. And it's official. I bet ain't no other Panther Nation podcast gonna do that. C3 ain't gonna do that. Tony ain't gonna do that. Tony don't even like y'all. Cody ain't gonna do it. Cody, where my jersey at? Y'all don't show me no love. Big Cat ain't gonna do that. He ain't gonna do that. All that Panther paraphernalia and stuff Big Cat having his videos. He ain't gonna send that to y'all. You know who gonna do it? Rashad. Shellatry ain't gonna do it. Y'all better get hip. Let me quit lying. Big Cat might do it. But the rest of them ain't gonna do it. You hear me? Who else we got up in here? Tyree Ross, what's going on with you? Rusty Roberts, what's going on with you? Let's see. The King, what's going on with you? All right, y'all. Like I said, it's gonna be a slow show. I think. Unless y'all give me some stuff to talk about. But it's gonna be a very, very slow show. As y'all know, it's a bye week for the Panther fans. I mean, yeah, it's a bye week for the Panthers and the Panther fans. No, thank you, Bobby P. Don't give me no. He should not be. And look, matter of fact, I bet Rashad got a Colin Jones jersey when he played at Methodist Presbyterian middle school, because you know that was the type of school he went to. Methodist Presbyterian all boys Catholic middle school. He got that jersey. I don't know where that joke was going. Phoenix Respawn, what's going on with you? KJ Longway. So y'all know it's a really, really slow week. But it's something that I need to address. Y'all get them likes up for your boy. I know it's kind of light up in here. Y'all get them likes up for your boy. It's something that I need to address. Oh, hold on. I got to put this. Yo, Rashad said he don't got a Colin Jones jersey, but he got a Matt Khalil. Is it signed? Rashad, if it's signed, that's probably the most worthless. That's got to be the cheapest jersey. You won't be able to get no money for that. No money. In order for that to be worth some money, you'll have to combine it with his brother jersey, and they both have to be signed by their daddy. Like that's what you would need for that jersey to be worth something. Dang. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, Rashad the plug. I'm not lying. I make jokes about how many jerseys and all that, but I'm not lying. He is the plug. He got whatever jersey you need, and it's signed. Rashad, I should have you come on. I am on this thing right now because no, I think it's too. I need to plan it right. But anyways, It's something that I need to address, Panther fan. It's really, really something I need to address. And I talked about a little bit. I talked about it a little bit on the post game show. It just so happened they had just finished the press conferences after the game, and some stuff was said. Now, y'all saw me here. If you joined me live after the game, you was here when I listened to this person's press conference. I might have you on, Rashad. Matter of fact, I'm gonna shoot you the link. Matter of fact, let me make sure I got some stuff right. Yeah, Rashad, I'm about to have you on. Matter of fact, once I get through my rant, because it's some stuff I want to hear your opinion on. So, matter of fact, let me get this thing right. All right, y'all. So we might be able to do something. Rashad is coming on. So y'all saw me. Y'all got my live reaction to this person's press conference. And this particular person was, I'm going to say his name right now because I'm feeling some type of way. I'm gonna say his name right now. I'm feeling some type of way. It's Teddy Bridgewater. Y'all should be really worried. I'm seeing red flag after red flag when it comes to this dude. I'm seeing red flag after red flag when it comes to this dude. I'm about to have Rashad on. I just want to get what I want to say out. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and get this link. Boom. How I'm gonna get it to. Let's see. I can go to Twitter real quick. I'm seeing red flag after red flag when it comes to this dude, y'all. I watched that here live, and y'all saw my reaction to it. I ain't totally break it down because it was only one time. I only watched it one time. But his excuse for his play in that game was terrible. Terrible. And after rewatching it, after watching what happened, rewatching the game, and then people constantly tweeting this video, I realized this dude really wasn't taking no blame. No type of blame. No type of blame. And it's a shame. The way folks treat it, and look, you have to do this. You have to do this because I know Panther fans go, don't talk about him. Why you bringing him? You have to do this because you have to show Panther fans how they treated one person, and you're not treating this person like that. The way they treated Cam had to take the blame for everything, even if it wasn't his fault. It was always him. You remember that one time Cam had an interview and he talked about being a lion in the jungle and all that kind of stuff. He was dragged for that. He was dragged for his little comment. Teddy Bridgewater in that press conference blamed everybody except the Lord. He blamed everybody. Now, don't get me wrong. I know this is a team sport. If you watch my video, I ain't blame Teddy. I ain't blame Teddy solely, but he did get some of the blame. But if you brave enough, dog, to get out there and talk about coaches, talking about what players didn't do, then you thought you was slick. I saw you. You think you slick. I talked about it in my live. How you talking about them players ended up in the same place? They ended up in the same place. Oh, because you ain't let them finish their route. and you thought you was being slick to try to squeeze the ball, and you knew, but you was trying to be slick. And now, I don't know how they end up right there. Y'all run that same freaking play all the time. Y'all run them crossing routes all the freaking time. Y'all run them crossing routes all the freaking time. And never have I seen you throw that ball at the cross. But you played yourself. But it's somebody else's fault. It's somebody else's fault. Now, I'm going to tell you, a lot of Panther fans, even me, they try to give you a pass. They try to give you a pass because they think you this squeaky clean, nice guy, but you coming off as a mark. You coming off as a mark to me. You doing some real shiesty stuff that I could tell. You doing some real market stuff. I know I shouldn't trust nobody that drive a minivan and you ain't got no churn. You drive a minivan, you ain't got no churn. I like this minivan. You doing some weird stuff. When you came in with when you came into that press conference and you had a little referee jacket on, I'll come up here so I can throw a flag on any questions I don't want to answer. No, I'm just playing. I got my second job at it. You corny too. Did I tell you that? And you corny. Not to mention, we ain't forgot how you sitting in when you first came to team, you talking about I don't want no music. Everybody turn the music off. I don't want no twerking in my restaurant. Y'all seen that video? Until we get it right, coach. I don't want no dancing. David Newton, what is it? David Newton or Darren Gant? One of them marks talking about they like you better than Cam Newton. You coming off like a real mark, and your gameplay ain't backing it up. I'm about to send you this link, Rashad, on Twitter. I hope you're still in here, dog. I'm about to send you this link, dog. I hope it worked. I'm about to have Rashad on. Y'all. Now, if you watch the first ever Panther Nation parlay, you know that Rashad was one of the people defending Teddy. Let's see what he has to say about this. I know it's going to be good. Rashad is already on. That's what I'm talking about. And Cody is in the building. Appreciate it, Cody. Y'all get them likes up for your boy. And I feel like I got to introduce this dude now. I wish I had a red carpet or something for this dude now. Like, I don't know how to introduce him, but let's go ahead and get it in, man. Y'all, I introduce to the train stop, the one, the only, Rashad.
Yo, Pat, what's good, bro?
What's going on with you, dog? Before you even say something, let me go ahead and tell you, face to face, dog. I know this is like the COVID quarantine, face to face. First and foremost, dog, I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, man.
You ain't had to do that, but you did.
Anytime, bro.
But you did.
Anytime, like I said, anytime for the OG, bro. You the reason why I cammed up for real.
Oh, real?
Straight up. I never told you that?
Nah.
Yeah, man. Yeah. You the reason why I cammed up. Long time ago.
You know people be lying, though. So you ain't lying, is you?
Nah, I ain't lying. Nah, that's serious, bro. For real. I watched the videos a long time ago and I started camming up.
Man, I appreciate that, dog. Let me get your name up here. I'm still trying to figure the StreamYard stuff out. Okay, boom. All right. Rashad.
What's up, man?
I know you just heard my spiel.
I did.
I feel like this thing is boom. Let's do it like that. I know you just heard my spiel, and you watched the game. You saw the interview.
Yep.
You saw the interview.
Mm-hmm.
How are you feeling about Teddy Bridgewater right now?
Listen, I think all criticism is valid for the game. Everything you said is valid. He had a bad game on the field. He had a bad game in the press conference. shifted the blame to other folks. It was messed up. I think he handled it improperly, 100%. And listen, as far as his play on the field, like I feel like quarterbacks have bad days, and he picked a bad day to have a bad day. You know what I'm saying? I feel like and even I said this even when we had the little the parlay. I said this. I said Teddy needs a defense. I mean, hell, the defense scored 14 points. They outscored the offense. I said Teddy needs an offensive line. Teddy had damn good offensive line play, but he didn't get touched one time. So he picked a bad day to have a bad day. Now, I will say this, and I said this on our show on Monday. People like to isolate the 2 games, right? People like to say, "Oh, the offensive line, defense played well the last 2 games." Now, is this the same defense that showed up the first 10 games or first 8, 9, whatever games? It's not. I'll answer it for you. It's not.
They were solid. They were solid.
It's not. It's not. That's not the same defense, bro.
Okay.
Point number 1, it was against the Lions. The Lions. We're talking about the Lions that just fired their coach.
Right.
So shout out to PJ. PJ held it down, and I feel like a lot of the PJ folks, a lot of folks that want PJ, are same folks that were cheering for Kyle Allen for him to take over for Cam Newton. Y'all the same people. You wanted the same. You wanted the same. So I'm not gonna take you seriously. All right. So and we just got we just got to be patient at the end of the day. Like I said, I said on the parlay, I said, listen, we just got to give it time, and it's not going to be fixed overnight. This is what we all predicted. Pat, what'd you say when we had the round table? You said what, 6 wins, 5-6 wins, right?
Yeah.
This is what a 5-6 win team look like. This is what it's going to look like this year. We got to pump the brakes, man. We just got to relax.
Is it worth it though? Is it like, what are we doing here really? I mean, I'm be honest. I'm not on. I want to trade Teddy or release Teddy. My whole stance has been this doesn't make any sense what we're doing, and Teddy is not. He's not worth the money we're paying him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going back down from that now. I probably would have, but he definitely not worth the money. He definitely not worth the time we spending on him.
Okay, so that may hold true, and I'll just say this. I'll say this. And I'm actually got a special coming up. I call it zone coverage where we dive into this.
Dope. And that's dope. Let me tell you. Look, y'all go check it out.
It wasn't my idea. I got to give shout out to Kevin Brown on Twitter. Okay. He's the one that said I should do this. I'm going to deep dive into the draft history of quarterbacks. Very interesting. And what I'll say is this, and I'll give you a little sneak peek, is that the teams that reach for quarterbacks and they go and get quarterbacks because they need them, they all end up busting, bro.
Okay.
They all end up busting. Okay. The teams that are patient, they're patient and they let the quarterback come to them. Those are the teams that where the quarterback pans out. You're better off waiting. Just relax. And Teddy might not be the answer, but you don't just jump and make rash decisions. You're not gonna make a decision off of one game. He had a bad game, all right, and his season's not been great. Okay, The entire team season hasn't been great.
Right.
That's just the reality of a 6-win team or 5, whatever you predicted. That's what a 6-win team looks like. We don't like it, but that's what it looks like.
Right. I agree, man. I'm be honest. I agree with you. Even at a situation like this, and Cody is really vocal on this. Cody, stand by. I see you. And this is what you call it whenever it's a wrestling match and everybody just kind of a Royal Rumble. It's about to be a Royal Rumble in a minute. So stand by, Cody. I'm gonna send you a link, man. But Cody has been vocal on wanting to draft a quarterback. I'm not even in that boat. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even, because I feel like even with a young rookie quarterback, that still wouldn't put us in a position that I feel like, give us some success sooner. You know what I'm saying? I just felt like we handled this whole situation wrong.
I agree.
Teddy Bridgewater is a waste of money, a waste of time. I'm not positive or feeling anything that he's doing right now. I feel like I got an echo or something. How's my sound on you?
Sound good to me. Sound perfect.
I'm not good with anything that has to do with this dude, man. I feel like it was just handled very poorly. Matter of fact, on this show, I was going to talk about what I felt like we should do in the draft. But definitely, I'm with you. I don't want to
So
rush and pick up a quarterback right now.
so Cody says the Kansas City Chiefs and the Houston Texans worked. They traded up. Yeah, they were 11-win teams too. Like we're not the Chiefs, bro. We not there. We not there, bro. I get it. It makes sense, but we not the Chiefs. All right, so that's number one. We know we're near where the Chiefs were, and I'll tell you this: the Chiefs started their rebuild in 2013, drafting a left tackle, Eric Fisher. Okay, that's just facts.
Right.
But anyway, so my thing is, Pat, I agree with you. I don't like the way it started off the rip. And listen, I don't agree. I didn't like the Matt Rule hire that good. I didn't like the fact that we brought in Joe Brady. You know why? Because Joe Brady is going to be gone in 2 years. If this thing works out, he's going to get another job.
Well, check this out. Do we really feel like that now? Do we still feel like that after that game?
I think
2 years?
It may not happen this year. It may happen 2 or 3 years.
Right.
But at the end of the day, what we needed to do at the time was hire an offensive-minded head coach.
Right.
The offensive minds are getting picked up. They are the ones that are getting picked off young. And what's going to happen is we're going to have to start over. And it's all bad. So my thing is we brought in Joe Brady, and he brought in Teddy Bridgewater. You can't, they're exclusive. They're married to each other.
Yep.
That's just what it is. It's a fact. He handpicked them. They married to each other. You can't praise Joe Brady without including Teddy Bridgewater in that scenario.
But with me, and I was one of the ones who praised Joe Brady. After that last game, I'm honestly putting him in the same category right now, because Joe Brady has shown some inconsistencies, right? But the Panther fans, I feel like we were trying to blame Teddy. We was trying to give Teddy Bridgewater a lot of that blame, except for maybe Big Cat. Big Cat was on it. It was like Joe Brady is garbage. It's Joe Brady's fault that, Teddy Bridgewater is in these bad situations. And now we starting to see, y'all go hand in hand. In my opinion, y'all go hand in hand. I feel like Joe Brady will get more chances though, because in my opinion, he checked all the boxes when it comes to the NFL coaches. Like you said, he's young, he coached up under Sean Payton. So I feel like he is going to get those chances that I feel like Teddy Bridgewater not going to get another shot like this, man. He's not going to get another shot like this. If he goes to another team, he's going to be a backup. He's going to be a backup, man.
That's fair. That's fair. That's a fair assessment.
Cody, man, I sent you the link if you're ready, man. Okay, don't come on here if you ain't ready now. Make sure your room clean up. I sent you the link, Cody. He probably gone already. Let me see if he.
No, he's still there.
Okay, Cody, I sent you the link, man. If you want to come on and say something, because I know you want to go off. But on the other hand, like I said, I will agree with you. I try to keep it balanced. Teddy Bridgewater is not that bad of a QB, but we just not ready, man. We just not ready to handle somebody, handle a quarterback. Now, if we had more pieces in place, maybe.
Yeah. Maybe. And so what Teddy does is he gets you over the hump. And even what happens is that even if you go out and you draft a quarterback, even Cody gonna get up here and say, we draft a quarterback, we're not gonna throw him in there week 1. Even he'll tell you that.
So who's gonna play?
Gonna tell you that.
So who's gonna play?
Huh?
So who's gonna play if we don't?
That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be Teddy. No matter what y'all think, Teddy's gonna be that guy next year. Right. He's gonna be here next year, and that's just what it is. Yeah. And my thing is this. For everybody, and I said this on my channel too. It's like the people that don't like Teddy, like y'all almost don't know what to cheer for, right? It's like you want a high draft pick. You should be cheering for Teddy Bridgewater to get out there every damn week. Like, I don't understand. You sitting up here complaining about it.
Yeah.
But you want a high draft pick too. But then you want to see PJ Walker potentially win some games. Like, it's confusing to me. Like, you don't know what you like. You know what I'm saying? It don't make sense to me.
I get that. It
don't make no sense to me.
I will say this. I don't think PJ Walker is going to win. With me wanting to watch PJ Walker, it's not because I think he's going to win us some games. It's because I want to see more of him. I want him to be able to develop. So whenever we do get these pieces in place, because that makes most sense to me. Whenever we do get these pieces in place, he'll be ready by then. I think with Teddy, by the time we get the pieces in place, they're not going to pay him. They're not going to pay him because he already showing his market ways. I'm sorry, Rashad. I don't like that dude no more.
And I feel you. I get it.
I'm cooked, yo.
With me though, I'm a pay. We hired Matt Rule, I knew what it was, bro. It's gonna take time. And they gonna make some mistakes, and it is what it is. I'm not sitting here pounding the pavement because a lot of fans are reacting like we supposed to be in the Super Bowl, bro. Like,
Right.
chill,
Right.
like just relax.
Right.
This is what 6-win team look like. This is no matter what you say, you can say Teddy's ass, you can say the defense's ass, you can say the O-line's good, whatever you want to say. This is what a 6-win team looks like. This is what we all predicted going into the year. So I don't see what the problem is.
Yeah,
This is what it is.
Well, I've been a fan for a long time, and I feel like because do you feel like this is a rebuilding season? First of all,
Absolutely,
Okay.
it is. Yeah.
So,
when you lose Luke Kuechly and when you lose Greg Olsen and the pieces that we lost, it's absolutely a rebuild season.
all right.
100%.
And I look at it like this: we are rebuilding. I just don't like the way we starting this off. You know what I'm saying? I'm just seeing a bunch of red flags. How do you feel about the way this team is being handled right now?
What do you in the sense of what?
It being rebuilt, the moves that we've made, and like you said, we got rid of Luke Kuechly and we signed, we picked up Russell Okung and signed Tahir Whitehead. We're in a rebuild season. Do you feel like this team is being rebuilt?
No, they're not. They're trying to put a square peg in a round hole, and we not there. The coaching staff not there. I felt like, listen, I'm with a lot of these people. Like, if we should have really just let it ride. Like, we should have just been bad and accepted being bad. They tried to go out and put on a front. They put on some makeup, bro. They put lipstick on a pig, and they forced it. So I agree with you. I think we all agree, but I think you have some fans, like in your case, you looking at the now, right? So where we at right now, I think you're comfortable with it. With Teddy, I think they did the best job they could at signing a free agent to replace Cam. They did the best job they could. They thought Tahir Whitehead was going to be a solid linebacker. They did their best to try, like you said, to fix this up, and it failed miserably. Well, I don't want to say miserably, but I feel like it failed. It was going to look like this either way. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It didn't have to.
And it's not. And listen. A lot of the things that we did, we can recover from. We're not like, people are reacting like we got Teddy Bridgewater signed for 17 years, bro, and you act like we paying him $50 million a year. Like, these things are recoverable. Like, we're not like mortgaging our future here. Like, we're in good shape. Like, I don't think the Teddy Bridgewater, he's being paid like the 19th highest paid quarterback. He's not being paid Jared Goff money. He's not being paid Carson Wentz money, who's ass too. He's playing better than a lot of people that are getting paid much, much more than he is. So we gotta look. We can't just isolate it into what the Panthers are doing. You gotta look at what's going on around the league too. All right, I think a lot of us get caught up in what we're doing and not seeing what's going on around the league. Go ahead.
Since you brought that point up about the moves we made, we didn't do anything really damaging. And I don't want to get too far off the subject before Cody gets here, but somebody said you paid McCaffrey too much money to do a total rebuild. Do you feel like that was a?
Yeah, I'm completely against McCaffrey getting paid. I think we should let him walk. Actually, I think we should have traded. We should have got some trade assets for him. I feel like we messed that up. I'm not a fan of paying running backs. They're replaceable, and you got to move on. I think we should go ahead.
See, no, you can't do C-Mac like that.
I'm sorry. It's a fact. It's a fact. Look at all the highest paid running backs in the league, and look at the team record.
I can't.
It's a fact. It's a fact. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
Looking over here at this jersey because, like,
I'm sorry,
don't
man.
cut him out because he gave you this. So
listen, it's just a fact, man. It's a fact, bro. Like,
CMC, and there's a lot of fans that feel like that.
How many wins in CMC? CMC ain't seen a W since when? I'll wait.
But look, but we know that it ain't he. Wait a second. Don't do that to him because he is not the whole team. You know, a lot depends on a W. Okay, it's just not C-Mac. I know C-Mac spoiled us. You know what I'm saying? And he's one of these. He's probably the best running back in the league outside of Dalvin Cook. And I believe if he was healthy, he'll be outplaying Dalvin Cook. But don't do him like that. It ain't just. He's
a great player. I think C-Mac is a good player. But a lot of his production was forced. It was saying, hey, let's get C-Mac the ball. And I feel like that hamstrung our offense. right? It makes our offense very predictable when C-Mac is out there because they know we're gonna get it to him.
Is that
And
his fault though?
It's not his fault at all. I think, and that's why I want to see him with Joe Brady to kind of see if they were going to figure that out.
Yeah.
But I feel like you invested a lot of money to a running back. That was probably a mistake. That's mistake number one. A lot of people irate with Teddy's contract. Nah, you shouldn't be mad at Teddy's contract. You should be mad at CMC's contract.
All right, y'all. We got another guess. All right, is y'all ready for this? This is like an impromptu Panther parlay. Okay, this is like the impromptu Panther parlay. This is like somebody running down the stage with a chair in their hand, interrupting the interview. My man's Cody Lakshmi from the C3 podcast. What's up with you, Cody?
Man, what's up with you, man? Hey, someone put on the C3 cat signal. And I had to come running, man.
I mean, he came running.
Hang out with y'all.
Oh, man.
Cody,
what's up with you,
What's
man?
good, bro? What's good,
I wish
bro?
I had some hill music right
man.
now. I wish I had some hill music right now, y'all. Okay?
Y'all talking about that basic-ass quarterback or what?
Come on now, man. Come on, Cody. Wait a second. Let me do this right. Let me do this right. Okay? So, after us talking about it, y'all heard me talking about Teddy Bridgewater's press conference. After that major L we took, his terrible play, we got the opinion of Rashad, who's I would say a Teddy Bridgewater supporter.
I support
now.
Yeah.
Okay. Rashad, who's a major.
There you go. Go ahead. I'm a super fan of Teddy.
He's a super fan. He's a Teddy Bridgewater stan. Now we have Cody. If you watch the Panther Nation parlay, you know Cody don't play he don't play with Teddy Bridgewater. He has no love for Teddy. Now, Cody, how you feeling now about Teddy, dog?
Listen, man, I think Teddy fired up the Twitter and saw that everybody was flaming his ass.
Yep.
Even the defenders of him were saying, bro, that's some sucker shit.
Right.
You're not going to take no responsibility for missing DJ in the back of the end zone. That's not on you at all. Like, what the hell is that, man? Look, I don't care what you say about Cam Newton. If you thought that we should have moved on or stayed with him, I'll be damned if Cam Newton didn't always put the blame first and foremost on himself. And that's leadership material. And I've been saying Teddy Bridgewater has never demonstrated that kind of leadership material. Right. And I think every Sunday he proves to be the kind of player that we all thought he was, man. Just a basic quarterback. He'll never put you over the edge. Never.
Now, with the press conference, did that kind of make it worse for you, seeing what type of person he is, or no, you ain't care?
I didn't even like dude already, bro. No, bro, I didn't. Bro, how lucky are we that DJ Moore didn't tear his ACL in half?
That's true.
I mean, come on, man. That could have been, bro.
I agree, man.
That could have been the rest of his season, man. And then to not own it on top of that,
man.
To not own it on top of that, bro, it could have been so much worse.
Man,
so much.
And I didn't even mention that, man. I think that took me over. I ain't even mentioned that. And like I said, you remember whenever Brian Burns got his concussion after Justin Burris didn't jump on the fumble. Panther fans jumped on Justin Burris for, a play that even had nothing to do with him. And you don't see them talk. You don't see them attacking Teddy Bridgewater for throwing a terrible pass to a wide open DJ that caused this man to hurt himself, man. And I don't want to put that. I don't want to put that on him, but I'm gonna do it anyway because I don't like him. Just because I don't like him. 89J Stubbs said we should position ourselves for Zach Wilson. So Cody, you have been very vocal. You have been very vocal about drafting a QB at number 1. Am I reading that wrong or?
No, man. Right now we're sitting at number 6. And listen, I was listening to Rashad say you would let the quarterback come to you. And I say right now we're sitting at the perfect spot. If the Panthers finish in the top 10, listen, how many years do we intend to have a top 10 pick? Okay, that's where you draft a quarterback. We don't want to do this every year.
I'll debate. I'll debate that. I'll debate top 10. I'll debate top 10. That's where you want to get your quarterback. I'll debate that to the death. Because you don't
Justin Herbert,
you don't have
Josh Allen,
okay.
Deshaun Watson.
Deshaun wasn't in the
Murray.
top 10, bro. He was 12.
Wasn't he number 10?
He was 12.
All right, my
he
bad.
Was
12. Should have been a top 10 pick.
Should have, yeah, for sure.
Right.
I'm not saying I'm not debating where he should. I'm not saying debating should. I'm debating where he got picked.
If you have a chance to lock up your franchise for another decade or more, why not do that, man? Now listen, on your, I'll lend you some credit on this. I don't trust Marty Herney to make that decision.
Well,
now knowing that he drafted,
my bad, Cody. Do we not trust him to make that first round pick though? If it's in the first round, he's all right. I feel you. Man, I feel you. I thought about
Marty
it.
Herney be getting lucky, man. You know,
maybe that's true. Maybe that's
getting lucky in the first round. Okay,
look at the man that drafted Will Greer.
Right, I don't think Marty is going to.
That was third round though.
He does not know how to analyze a quarterback. You know what I mean? I think Cam did well. Like, who wouldn't pick Cam? Like, come on. Anybody else? Like, I don't think he would do his due diligence. And as we see, a lot of times these top 10 QBs, they end up bust, man.
They go to bad teams.
And I feel like you could really be gambling this year on a high pick quarterback, you know, and we don't have all the pieces right now. That's how I feel about it.
It depends, man. I mean, Trey Lance and Zach Wilson right now are looking to be the players that would probably fall to us.
Right.
But I don't trust Dallas to not take a quarterback. They've been telling the world for 2 years that they don't trust Prescott enough to pay him the most money in the NFL. So if they're sitting there at number 3 or 4 and everyone's trying to call them to move up for Zach Wilson, like, you're telling me they're not going to, I don't know, man. We need to be in the right position. But I'll tell you this, a lot of people are opposed to moving up. And I'll just say it to you like this. If we have an opportunity to cement our franchise for a decade or more, bro, I don't mind messing up a year or two of draft picks to secure the franchise, bro. Look how much PJ Walker opened up our offense with his willingness to throw the football down the field, bro. Look what it did for us. It made our defense play better, I would even say.
Yeah, I kind of understand where you're coming from with that. I just wouldn't.
I would just argue that, listen, everybody brings up they want to be the Chiefs, right? That's not where we are not the Chiefs, bro. We are not the Chiefs. The Chiefs were a playoff team. They were 11-5 when they drafted Mahomes, and at that point, absolutely, I agree. I would sacrifice my soul at that point if I knew we were a quarterback away, and that's just not where we are. We're just not there yet.
That would be a huge gamble, in my opinion, to draft the QB right now. So, Cody, what would you do with Teddy at that point? If we did go QB, what would we do with Teddy? Still start him?
Well, look, listen, I said let there be a competition. If Teddy Bridgewater feels that he's the man that's worth the money and he has a young quarterback on his heels, let him go in there and prove that he's the alpha dog. Let him prove that he's worth that contract. Let him compete for it. If not, let the young guy play if a young guy wins out. And, I mean, push come to shove, you let Teddy Bridgewater start for a year, let the young guy learn underneath him, and then decide what to do after that.
Yeah, I think this whole situation is messed up because even if we did that, we're going to have a $20 million backup quarterback.
It's all about, Pat, I agree with you. It's all about that window, bro. It's all about when you open up that Super Bowl window. And I just feel like you doing, if you draft a quarter, and if it falls to you, boom, I'm there. Go get it. If it's the right guy, this is your guy. You feel like he's the man for your system and what you want to do. Boom, get it. My concern is this. My concern is, number one, Joe Brady. He's not going to be here 2 or 3 years. So we go out, we draft this quarterback, and all right, here's a system. He's gone. Then we're kind of screwed. You go out, you got to get another OC. The OC, they don't vibe. So that's number one. I was always a proponent of going out and get an offensive head coach. We didn't do that. So that's problem number one. But I'm just nervous. I'm nervous about going out and getting that QB too early. And if it falls to us, I have no problem drafting the QB. But I don't want to go out there, trade assets, and then we set ourselves up. I'm just not down with that yet. Not yet. Maybe a couple years from now, just not yet.
I understand that. I mean, I just look at the Cardinals, man. and like their offensive line and their defense wasn't great, and they're kind of falling off the map now. But I mean, I look at how fast they were able to turn into a contender after having a real bad roster, and I just don't see why that couldn't happen for us. You know, a lot of people have been saying, well, the offensive line isn't where it needs to be. And I agree. We definitely need to upgrade the offensive line. We definitely need to pay Taylor Moton first and foremost.
Right.
I mean, who even knows if that's going to even happen?
Right.
But, you know, PJ Walker and Teddy Bridgewater were not sacked in 2 games in a row. So a lot of people have this mindset of, well, we have to build the offensive line first. Well, do we though? Because we might have, you know, be a quarterback away who can extend some plays and make some stuff happen. And our offensive line might be 1 or 2 small upgrades away from being a legitimately good offensive line.
Yeah, and to be honest with you, that last game, that offensive line showed some potential, man. You know,
Russell Okung was healthy too.
Yeah, man, bump him. Nobody don't talk about it.
Well, you can't say bump him,
that's another.
He was healthy.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be honest. John Miller, we're gonna have to re-sign him too.
Long? True. Yes, good point.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to sign him too. But the offensive line is not that bad off, man. So because that was my biggest thing. I was thinking maybe next season that's where we really need to rebuild. And I'm gonna be honest, that's where I want to go in the top 10. And I'm not even the type that like to draft linemen in the first round. But this year, I really want right, but in this case, I feel like we needed to, but we ain't that far off. This offensive line ain't that bad.
It is that bad though. I think it is that bad because only one dude is under contract, bro. You only got one guy under contract. That's Matt Paradis. Everybody else is going to be gone. So it's bad. It's very bad.
And even then, Matt Paradis. And
Yeah.
even then, Matt Paradis is what, for another year or two? It ain't even that long.
Exactly.
We need an entire offensive line rebuild, no doubt. And listen, I've been saying I hope that we do in this year's draft the opposite of what we did last year.
Mhm.
Just to go all offense, man. Just build up, grab a tight end in the third, grab a guard, grab a left tackle. Again, man, last night on our show, I did all my reasons why Marty Hurney needs to be fired. Listen, I don't trust that general manager to make the decisions to build our team for the future, man.
Right.
And like that's just real talk. Like that would be the only reason why I don't want us to draft a quarterback, because I don't trust that man to get it right. I don't understand why he's still here after they redid the whole organization from the coaching staff to the football team. I don't know, man. I'm trying to understand why, as Pat calls him, Mark Hurney.
Right.
I'm trying to understand, bro. Like someone needs to help me understand. I don't know.
This is very sad. I have no idea what's going on. David Tepper really has to answer for this. But you know, there's been some Panther rumors that maybe he just, you know, there's a assistant on the staff right now who's being groomed, and maybe Marty will be out at the end of this season. But I just don't see it, man. I really don't see Marty Hurney going anywhere with just all the moves they allowed him to make. Because all this says Marty. And if he's still here, I wouldn't be surprised. If he's not, then I'm gonna be upset because I feel like he shouldn't even had this much power in the first place to do what he did to his team, even though he didn't make any major moves outside of the C-Mac signing. I still think it was just handled badly, and it set us back at least 2 years. At least 2 years.
By the way, I love Christian. We shouldn't have signed Christian.
See,
we shouldn't have signed. Listen. He's the best running back in the NFL. But if you're a general manager, you don't sign players like a fan.
Yeah.
You don't sign a running back to that kind of money. And by the way, people want to say that Hurney has changed from his first tenure to his second one. Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but what did Marty Hurney do in the first tenure?
Right.
Oh, that's right. He overpaid running backs. Yeah. Man, I'm not for it.
Yeah,
right.
and I second that. I'd say that's the one move that does kind of have us a little hamstrung. So I take back a little bit what I said about none of our contracts are too bad. But that one in particular could, again, a lot of people was mad at Teddy's contract. I'd be more pissed off at that contract than Teddy's contract.
Why is it? Because we re-signed him, or you feel like we gave him too much money?
Gave him a lot of money. I mean, he's $16 million a year. Just look at the records of the guys that get the highest paid highest paid running backs. I mean, look at Zeke.
Right.
Zeke is nothing without that offensive line. Props to Zeke, but he ain't that dude no more. Like that offensive line was it.
Right.
Bro, how about Mike Davis, an undrafted? What wasn't it like a 4th or 5th round player, and he's out there mowing fools over, man. Like, listen, I hate that it is this way, but certain positions are just more valuable than others. Alvin Kamara was a 4th round running back. There is no reason to spend premium picks and premium dollars on a position that replaceable, man. And I hate that, man, because I love C-Mac. Like, I think he's an incredible player. You know, I love what he does for us. I mean, I love the man. And right now, he's the only real star power our football team has.
Yeah.
C-Mac was a face, man. He was just a face. We needed no Cam, no Luke.
Yeah, so they needed to sell tickets.
That's business move.
It's a business move, man.
That's it.
Well, I feel sorry for C-Mac because I feel like he did so much for this team, man. He was asked to do a lot, and I feel like he really carried this team. I feel like that was the main reason they really paid him, because of the stuff he really did do. Another sign. What about Shaq? How y'all feel about that?
Yeah,
that's rough, man. Knowing that we haven't signed Taylor Moton and we let James Bradbury out, and look at James Bradbury. Look at what he's doing for New York, baby Bubba. That's your man.
Hey, look. Did you see the beginning of my show?
Man.
Look at
yeah, man. I know.
Look at I know. Look at it, dog.
Rashad's over there winning those over the Panther Nation, man. I know.
I ain't gonna say too much about James Bradbury. You know what I'm saying? But I felt like, and I agree, we could have paid. I'm be honest. I feel like we still could have paid both of them. Maybe we gave Shaq. I just feel like somebody just said, Shaq overpaid. You know what I mean? I like Shaq for the right price. I just think we paid him. We overpaid him. But to be honest, nobody saw this coming because Shaq showed a lot of potential. Plus, he played behind Thomas Davis and Luke Kuechly. Nobody is, everybody expected Shaq to come out and take over. I talk about it all the time on this channel. Everybody expected Shaq to come out here and take over this team. And he didn't. We see it sometimes. We see him balling out sometimes. But he definitely wasn't worth the money.
No.
So like 89J Stubbs said, should have gave Bradbury Shaq's money. And that's what a lot of people are saying. I mean, hindsight is 2020.
No, Pat. I think, but I will say this though. I think, and what Cody said earlier is absolutely correct. There are certain positions in this league that are more valuable than others, and I feel like cornerback is one of the most valuable positions on defense that we have not paid enough attention to. So I do agree that. I do agree. And listen, I said what you just said about Shaq Thompson is the same thing I said about Bradbury. I think Bradbury's a great player. He's showing it, right? I thought 16 million was a bit steep. And what ought to give you a bit of pause there is that the only dude that was willing to give him that money was Dave Gettleman. I'll just leave it at that.
Well, look at I ain't got too much to say about Dave Gettleman, but I will say this. Do you feel like he's worth that 16 mil that he's getting paid now?
No, 16 million is steep, man. That's steep. That's too steep for me. I probably would have gave him about maybe 12, maybe 10 at the time. I think 16 million is a bit steep. Now,
might be his base. Let me look at this contract.
Let me ask you all this: who would you rather have going forward, Dante Jackson or James Bradbury?
Easy.
Because here we go. Look, we're talking about cornerbacks. Bro, it goes back to Mario Herney. We spent a second round pick on Dante Jackson, hadn't panned out. We spent a second round pick on Greg Little at offensive tackle. He's a healthy scratch.
Facts.
Like, bro, what are we doing here, man? Like, the corner. Listen, I would have paid Bradbury over Shaq. I do agree. Hindsight is a little 2020. And after losing Luke and Thomas Davis, like he was kind of had his hands tied a little bit. I understand that, but at the end of the day, like knowing that you're going to have to pay Taylor Moton, who, by the way, 3 games in a row hasn't allowed a single pressure. Bro, he might be legitimately the best right tackle in the NFL.
I'm already going to overpay him.
And we're not. Is he though? Apparently, the Roy and Riot was putting out rumors that they were hearing that we're not trying to.
Oh, Lord.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's.
I don't know.
I agree with you. I think that's more likely. I think the way things are going, I don't think he's in the plans, bro. And that's what's kind of scary. And I think that goes back. That goes back to is we all looking at Teddy Bridgewater and we looking at all this other stuff when the real problem is none of those guys. The real problem is the front office, and I don't trust. Like I think what Cody said several times is that Hurney. I don't know if he's the guy. And then listen, I think it's obvious that he's not because they haven't extended him, right? This is a contract year for him. So why, if you think you like him so much, why haven't you paid him? Now that's the Tepper.
Well, then that got me thinking. Then maybe it is some truth to the rumor. Maybe they are trying to get rid of Marty. Maybe he's not allowed to make those type of moves, and they trying to make space. Like you said, we don't have no offensive line next year. We got a lot of 1-year players left on this team. Maybe they waiting on this new GM. Maybe.
Since
I got y'all on here, I can go ahead and ask y'all. All right, so we at the bye week. All right. How would you grade the defense at this point, man?
You want to go first, Rashad?
Well, I'll say this: it's difficult. What I'm not going to do. This is what I don't do. Like I'm not going to look at the last 2 games and be like, "Oh, our defense has made it." Like no, that it was real shaky starting out. Okay, so I will give them a C+ so far. I'll give them a C+, which encompasses some of the later games that just happened. Again, the last 2 performances have been great A's, but prior to that, they just weren't. It wasn't it. But from Phil Snow, and I think a lot of it had to do. And I don't think our defense is in bad shape. I think all it is really the coordinator. I think you just need to call the right things, and I think maybe I'm not going to say it's all on personnel. I think a lot of it has to, or at least some of it has to do with putting guys in the right place to succeed. So I'm going to go a solid C+.
All right, Cody.
But don't we have to give Phil Snow a little bit of credit? Look how many young players are on our defense right now, and in the era of COVID. So they didn't have the training camp. They didn't have the full time that you need to prepare on defense. Also, look, Eli Apple was supposed to be a starter for us this year. Y'all remember that dude? Yeah, he ain't playing for us no more. All right. So a lot of people kind of fall on Phil Snow. But, man, I'm saying that dude's doing the best with what he has right now. I've been pleasantly surprised with our defense, man. Jeremy Chin is incredible, y'all. I'm telling you, man. That's why this Teddy Bridgewater thing upsets me, man. On our show, I want to do nothing but sing the praises of Jeremy Chin. But, we're always talking about the quarterback, man. Jeremy Chin is a baller. That's my favorite pick of the draft so far. He looks like he has a Hall of Fame potential, man. I know that's saying a lot. Maybe I'm being a fanboy a little too early. I don't know. That, man. Yeah, man. The dude's he reminds me of Troy Polamalu. Like for real.
Yeah, a different. Yeah, I'll go with that. I had made a comparison to Jamal Adams, and people jumped on me like, "No, yeah, he better than Jamal Adams." I'm like, man,
that's not a bad comparison,
right? I feel like they pretty much use the same, and I think they both are great players, man. I think Jeremy Chin, he really showed up, man. Like, and I don't think nobody knew he was gonna be that good. Nobody knew he was gonna be that good.
I'd be the first to tell you I didn't.
Right. Nobody knew where this dude where this dude came from, and maybe that has something to do with how Phil Snow is using him too, or maybe Phil Snow is coaching this guy up really good. I saw somebody question that made me, and I forgot totally about it.
So Cody, what grade would you give him?
Right,
Jeremy Chin. All right, so real quick, Jeremy Chin.
No, the whole defense. The whole defense.
Oh, the whole the defense as a whole, man. I'd say a B-.
Okay.
I think it's passing. I think our run defense still needs a lot of work. But I've been more surprised than I have been disappointed.
Yeah.
I felt like our defense has put us in a position to be competitive, man. Like we went toe to toe with Kansas City, bro. Like that's a big deal.
Right. I agree. And I found a comment. Somebody talked about Derek Brown. How you feel about Derek Brown now, man? I mean, let's be honest.
Well, I think the position just isn't sexy. Those interior guys aren't going to get not going to be a lot of sacks. However, I did pull some numbers, and I don't know if it's just the fact that Bravion Roy is outplaying his draft position, but Bravion Roy is actually playing pretty well considering the amount of snaps he's getting. He's got about half the snaps that Derrick Brown has, but if you extrapolate the numbers and give him double the snaps, those numbers would look awfully similar as far as pressures go. So I brought it up on my show. I'm not going to kill Derrick Brown. I think it's the nature of the position. I think he's in line. If you compare his numbers to what Ken Law is doing, who has picked a couple picks after him, I think he's doing just fine. It's just not a sexy position.
Right.
Yeah, man, he's a nose tackle. They're going to have him play the 0 tech or the 1 tech. Like they're going to ask him to eat up double teams in the middle and give Brian Burns one-on-one matchups. Like that's what Derrick Brown was drafted to do. So if you're expecting this man to all of a sudden be Aaron Donald and having 10 plus sacks a year, like everyone needs to understand that's not even what man was drafted to do. Like that's not his job in our defense. So he's a more similar to Starla Tulele. You're trying to put pieces around him, and he makes everyone else play faster.
I agree. I totally agree, man. I think Derrick Brown, he's still a rookie, and he nasty, man. I think the next couple of years, this defense is going to be very, very dangerous. If I had to grade him, I'd probably put him right there in between. C, only because I feel like we wrestle with some inconsistencies, man. I'm still not sold on Phil Snow. Of course, the Detroit game, it really changed my mind, but I'm not totally sold on him yet. Because he does some stuff that I feel like he's hard headed, man. He really hasn't learned from what I've seen, but I'm not totally sold, so I'm gonna be right there in between. I'm gonna say a C. Cody, you said B minus.
Yeah, I said B minus.
I said C plus or C minus.
C plus.
Yeah, and I think we're gonna be all right. And I feel like those are good grades. You know what I'm saying? For a young defense, this defense is being carried by a young, some young players.
You mean to tell me we're not being carried by Tahir Whitehead?
Heck no. Heck no, man. Oh my gosh, man. Then they try to put him out. I can't stand when they even put him out there on the field, man.
Man, we be calling him tired Whitehead, bro.
Tired
Whitehead, bro. He's tired as hell.
If you run
man.
like he's tired, all them daggone muscles and junk, man. They playing like that? Terrible, man. Terrible,
bro.
Like I said, I don't want to see him out there. Maybe he getting a roster bonus or something. That's why they got him out there, man. But yeah, he's just terrible. I never want to see Tahir Whitehead again, man. We could take all that dead money. I don't care. Whatever it takes, get him off the team. Whenever you got a veteran player talking about the rookie player like he is the veteran and saying he is the captain, we all look to him. Man, you sound crazy. All right, so let's get on this offense. We kind of touched on a little bit, but how would you grade the offense at this point?
Offense, I'm also gonna give a C plus. I think it's a C plus for the offense. I think they started out pretty good. I think a lot of the teams are adjusting to what we're doing at this point. And we just got to be better. We just got to be better on offense. I think we can be better. I think the coaching has to be a little bit better. And I think Teddy has to play a little bit better, especially recently. Prior to that, I thought he was playing okay. Prior to the last game, I thought Teddy was playing how I thought Teddy should be playing. Obviously he had the couple of interceptions during the game winners or whatnot. That's fair. It happens, bro. That's just reality of the game. No quarterback is perfect. It happens. But I'm gonna give it a C plus.
Cody.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna give him a D on this. It don't matter if it's a plus or a minus. I think our offense is boring with Teddy Bridgewater. I think Teddy Bridgewater wouldn't throw the football down the field if there was a woman tied to the train tracks and a train was coming her way.
Dang.
Man. You
wouldn't even do that. You wouldn't throw the ball.
Our offense is literally so limited by Teddy Bridgewater's reticence to push the ball down the field, man. Look what PJ Walker was able to do with just a little bit of gusto, man. Hitting DJ Moore in stride, throwing the ball to the back of the end zone to Curtis Samuel. Listen, I think our offense is too dink and dunk. It's too limited. I think our offensive line has outperformed the talent on the roster. I think we have a bunch of legitimate wide receivers. I think we have a very limited quarterback who is proving that he is not a franchise starter.
He held that much weight to make it a D.
Yeah, man. Like I mean, we're competitive, but if we're not winning football games, there have been a few times when Teddy had the ball in
Yeah.
his hand and an ability to win the football
Yeah.
game, but he didn't do it, man. He choked
It's
every
terrible.
single
It's
time,
terrible.
It's fair.
and we want to blame Joey Sly, and yeah, Joey needs to make them feel or them kicks at the end. But dude, how many times are we gonna put him in that position to have to save us when our quarterback couldn't be the one to do it first?
Well, he does need to make that 54-yard field.
You got to
goal,
make.
though.
I mean,
let's
look,
not do that. And
He
okay,
does.
so
I'm not gonna absolve him.
we killed Teddy for not, he didn't win the game winner, and obviously it was bad. Okay, the throw to DJ was awful, and I feel like that was. But even with that, don't give him a little bit of credit for driving us down the field and getting us in range. Just give him a tad.
man.
I mean, just a little bit.
Them prayers he sent up, man.
Hey, he threw it. You gotta give him some credit, bro. You gotta give him some credit.
Man,
He put us in
please.
position. Did he not put us in position for Sly to make
Man,
that
I
field
ain't
goal?
giving him no credit. You
See
had
what
a
I'm
whole
saying?
game. You had a
You see
whole
what I'm
game.
saying?
You had a whole game to
I
put
get
us
it,
in
bro.
position.
I
and you
get it.
couldn't.
I get it. But all that didn't matter. It didn't. We got.
I give him that, but
Also, I'll say this. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of blame for Teddy at the end of the game. But who gonna kill Rodney Smith for dropping that ball? Who gonna kill Robbie Anderson for dropping some balls?
true.
You know what I'm saying? We gotta look at the total picture, bro. I'm all about killing Teddy when he deserves to be killed. We gotta look at the total picture too. That's all I'm saying. That's all I've been saying.
Can I add one more thing? I feel like people are on Joe Brady also. Listen, what kind of plays do we expect Joe Brady to call up when he knows that there might be something open down the field and the quarterback isn't going to take advantage of it? Like Joe Brady is trying to put wide open receivers right in front of Teddy Bridgewater. And for that matter, I think he's doing a pretty damn good job of doing that. Like I just hear a lot of criticisms of him, and I'm like, I don't understand what people want Joe to call necessarily. Like what would he have asked Teddy to do that he was going to do differently?
I
don't know.
First of all, I think we should have been running the football. So I
Right.
mean, in that situation, you run the football to milk the clock. This is situational football here.
Yeah.
This is basic. I mean, I could have went out. First of all, I could have went out and threw that ball to Teddy to DJ Moore in the end zone. I could have did that. And the second of all, I wouldn't have been running in the first place. I wouldn't have been throwing in the first place. You run the football, you play situational football, and I feel like I feel like this. I feel like this is these are literally first year head coaches, bro. Like this is what we're defensive,
True.
offensive, head coach, all rookie. They don't know what they're doing. And I'll say this. Teddy came out, threw some cats under the bus. And I think what he may have been saying was accurate. Probably shouldn't have said it in real life. Now, I'll say this. Teddy did come to he played from the Saints. Okay. He came from the Saints. He's played under Sean Payton. He knows Teddy was 5-0 with the Saints. Ain't nobody going to bring that up. But Teddy was 5-0 with the Saints. And he knows probably what should have been done. And he's like, man, I got these rookie ass head coaches don't know what the fuck they doing. So this is what I'm used to, and this is what I got. So right, wrong, or indifferent, if he was wrong for doing it, absolutely, I agree. He should not have done it. He should have taken some responsibility. But listen, you got to understand where he came from, and the criticism of the coaches was accurate. It was accurate, but he shouldn't have did it publicly.
But then the coaches would be wrong because coaches get jumped on and get criticized if they say, yeah, Teddy threw some bad balls out there. Teddy, he missed a couple of plays. Like, come on,
I agree, bro.
Right, you know what I'm saying? So to me, that plays a lot into Teddy's personality, and he's a mark, straight up and down. He's a mark.
I'm a pat on that.
In my opinion, this offense, we have way too many weapons, man. We have way too many weapons, and I feel like like Cody talked about, Teddy pretty much failed this offense, man. He really, really failed this offense. And I'm going to give some of the blame to Joe Brady because that last game really showed me that Joe Brady looks like he has no idea what he's doing. That whole game, you could have ran the ball. The whole game, you could have ran that ball, and he didn't. He got cute. He was doing some cute little plays, and it seems like he had no idea. And that's why I gave him a lot of the blame. And I feel like it's been like that this whole season when it comes to this offense with all these weapons. I want to give him an F because they should not have made it this hard. They should not have made it this hard with all the weapons that we have. We see that Robbie Anderson is a baller. DJ Moore is a baller. Curtis Samuel is a baller. C-Mac went out and we found out Mike Davis is a baller. The offensive line ain't that bad.
They're bad.
They ain't that bad.
They're better than expected.
Well, we don't have a tight end either. But I feel like with what we had, because I think going into this season, nobody expected us for those plays to be that good. With what we had, we should have been able to do a lot more. I ain't gonna give them an F, but they getting a low grade.
So I'll say this, Pat. With the offense doing better and you expected more, it sounds like you expected us to have a winning season.
I didn't say all that. I mean, I'm just saying.
I'm asking.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it. Sure, I ain't scared. We should have a winning season because this offense, we had too many weapons. And with this defense, we saw that. Okay, this defense is young, but they can contain a few games, and this offense could not close it out. We talk about Teddy could not close these games out, just like we said. Joey Sly shouldn't have been in those positions, but Teddy, he should have been able to finish those games. Joey Sly should have been able to finish those games, man. This team was really good, but we just didn't know how to finish. I'm giving the offense an F now. You know, made me mad.
I'm just saying, and I think that's my point, right? That's what I said earlier. Is like I feel like us fans, like it's all about your expectation, right?
Right.
It's what your expectation is going to determine how you react, and that's why I'm so chill about it. Right. It's because I knew that was going to be ass. I knew this team wasn't going to be good,
right?
And that's why I'm like, yo, we got.
But they tried to play us like they was trying though. Like I
agree there.
They was acting like they was trying. The signings they did, bringing in Teddy, I felt like they really wasn't tanking. And a lot of the real fans, like you said, like you one of the fans that knew, a lot of fans said, "Oh, we tanking. I ain't even worried about it. We rebuilding, we tanking." I honestly didn't know because I honestly thought they were trying. If this is Marty Hurney trying, he has to get out, man. He has to get out because this is terrible. Like I said, just thinking about the whole situation because we have too many weapons. We could have been further along than where we are now. I'm glad we're starting to, completely fall off because I would hate for us to really have a 12 or 13 pick right about now. So I'm glad we're starting to show our true colors. But
more games left.
Well, you never know. You never know. They might try.
Saints won't have their starters.
So hold up. I got a question for Rashad. I see you posting the film content. You know I always watch the content. How have you done Zach Wilson yet? You looked at Zach Wilson?
I have not, and I have not because I feel like because he's still creating that film, right? I don't want to judge him too early. True. So like the only players I'm doing right now are the players that opted out. I did Jamie Newman. And I like Jamie Newman. I haven't compared him to. I'm just comparing him to himself. I like Jamie Newman a lot. So we talking about him in a second or something like that. Then I'm cool. I wouldn't mind that, but I'll take a look at Zach though. It's coming. It's coming.
But even still, all right. What about Trey Lance though?
I like Trey.
Imagine. And listen, I'm not holding
at 6 though. I don't know, man. Go ahead.
I'm not gonna hold that one game against them that they played, which was the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. If I'm judging him based off of just last year, I see incredible arm talent. I see incredible mobility, 6'4", 220 plus pounds. Like he's built in a way that Bridgewater isn't, and he has an incredible arm to him, and he takes care of the football down the field. Like if you imagine that kind of player with Joe Brady calling the plays, with the offensive roster like we have now, and DJ Moore and Curtis Samuel, man, that might put us over just a little more than y'all are thinking it might, man. I'm telling you, a franchise quarterback, if we feel we have the dude, man, we have to secure him. Trey Lance might be that player, man. I mean, I hope he doesn't fall too much. I feel there's probably going to be some recency bias, and people are probably going to put Wilson over him. But dude, man, if we evaluate him and sit down with him and like him from an intangible standpoint, bro, that could be a blessing for us, bro.
And that's dope. And look, when you do the zone coverage, have me on so I can break it down with you.
Hey, now come through. I'm doing it. I might do it Monday because there's no game to review. But it's gonna be this weekend or Monday where I'm gonna break down these quarterbacks. And it's pretty ugly, man. When you see who's been taking the top 5, top 10, it's not pretty. It's not automatic that you draft that guy in the top 10 and it's like, all right, he's
That's
that
true.
guy. It's not pretty. And it was surprising to me. And I got the raw numbers. It's not pretty, bro. It's not pretty. So all I'm saying is be careful. Let it come to us.
Right.
I ain't feeling. I'm with you on that one. I ain't feeling a quarterback at number 6. So Rashad, what do you want in the first pick with the first round?
It depends. I can't say a particular position because I'm a BPA to an extent.
Right.
I'm best player available. I do like Micah Parsons a lot in that 6 range. That's probably where we're gonna be. If you told me to make a pick right now, put a gun to my head, I'm gonna say Micah Parsons. You pair him up with Shaq and Chin, I think you got a problem. That's where I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
Would you say he's more of an inside linebacker or outside linebacker?
I think he's inside. I think he can go inside. Okay. I think he's super athletic, sideline to sideline. He's going to remind you of somebody, and I think he's really good. And he's a former defensive end, so his pass rush moves are pretty legit. So he can get after the quarterback. He's got to work on his coverage, though. He's not that great, and neither was Luke, though. Luke could tell you that himself. He had to work on his coverage skills.
I remember that.
So I think Parsons does have to work on his coverage a lot. But I like Parsons, and I also want to shout out to Caleb Farley. I like Caleb Farley a lot. 6 might be a little rich, but I really like Caleb Farley out of Virginia Tech, cornerback.
And you're going to break all this down. I'm pretty sure you're going to have a show to break all this down. I ain't want you to give no spoilers, but spoiler alert when you go watch the show. I'm pretty sure you're going to break this down. Fellas, you know what, man? I really appreciate y'all, man. I really appreciate y'all. I was not planning on doing this, and for y'all to, chime in and carry this show for your boy, I really, really appreciate it. And y'all are more than welcome anytime to come on the show, man. Shad, go ahead and tell people how they can reach you.
So Panther Nation Podcast on YouTube, at Panther Nation PC on Twitter, and at Panther Nation Podcast on Facebook.
One of the dopest Panther podcasts, man. I mean, they be pumping out content like crazy. David, he has the fantasy streams, the fantasy Q&A streams. He don't know what he talking about though.
He don't.
You go over there. I just like you can go over there and ask him questions. But really, really dope podcast. Cody, how can they reach you, man?
Yeah, man. C3 Carolina Cat Chronicles podcast. We go live every Tuesday night at 9 and 30 minutes after the game on whenever we're playing. You can find me on Twitter at Cody Lack, CODYLAC. And every Wednesday, I'm the Panthers analyst at drafttech.com, writing about Panthers draft picks. So check that out. Every Wednesday, drafttech.com. I do a full write-up on the first pick for the Carolina Panthers. And yeah, man.
Super dope, man. Let me tell y'all something about Cody. Cody do not play. Triple OG on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? He do not play shots fight. He do not play with nobody. And when he gonna say what he feel and feel what he say, you hear me? But shout out to you, Cody. He the best co-host that C3 podcast had. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Tony. That's my man. But he was the best. The rest of them was
appreciate you, bro.
What the heck?
Hey man, y'all hit the like button on my man Pat Coltrane's video.
Pretty please.
Pat Coltrane's doing the damn thing. Come on. Show love.
Oh man, pretty please, man. I appreciate y'all dudes, man. I definitely owe y'all. I ain't got no money, but I definitely, have me on, and I come and show my face on your channel, man. Y'all go check these dudes out. Super, super dope. And you see, they have all the knowledge. They got all the knowledge. And shout out to Rashad again, man. Before I let him go, I gotta let the folks know. He hooked me up with a James Bradbury signed jersey, and you see his. And I don't think that Rashad handwriting.
No, I wouldn't do that, bro. I get him at training camp. I get him signed at training camp and or the practice field when it was open. Obviously, COVID has impacted a lot of my autograph getting, but yeah, I get them all the training camp for the most part.
Super dope. And like I said, he got a video where he just going through all of his jerseys, man. This dude got it.
I got them all right next to me, man.
Hey, so show us one of your favorite ones.
One of my favorites?
Like when you got it, you was just like, man, I can't believe that. Oh man, how you get that?
Oh, bro, that's cold.
That's money right there.
Actually, one of the realest things. Give me like 2 seconds, Pat. Don't shut it down. Give me 2 seconds.
Go ahead. I told y'all thought I'd be playing, man. This dude got everything. He got all the jerseys.
Man, he must know like a black market vendor in Beijing or something,
Right.
bro. Like, bro, he got the hookup, bro.
Yo, they signed too?
Damn, the gold.
Man, look. Yo, don't. I might have to take this stream down because I think he robbing folks. Yo.
I'm gonna post it on Twitter. I'll show you when I got him. The Panthers took a picture of it and posted on Panthers.com when I got him and when he signed him. So I love Cam too, just like the rest of y'all. I'm a Cam Newton guy too, man. Don't let the Teddy Bridgewater stuff. You know, I love Cam, but with that patch jersey on, bro, I can't rock with it. He could have went to any other team.
Yeah,
that patch jersey throw me off,
man. And ain't nobody else want him. He had to go, man. You don't do that bad like that.
I know, man. Just and again, I have a wall of jerseys, and he will make that return on my wall as soon as he takes that patch jersey off.
Man,
all love and respect to Cam Newton. I love him too, just like y'all, bro.
Man, that is a super fan. I'll sell that mess though, man. I'm sorry.
Bro, for real.
I don't sell nothing, man.
I'll sell that nothing, man. Bro. You know, times is hard. No, I'm joking.
One of my other favorites, low key, is Jared. I got a Jared Allen signed jersey too, man. He hopefully makes it to the Hall of Fame when he was a Panther. So hopefully he does that. But
man, how you Jared Allen? He was only here for 2 days.
Got him, bro. Yeah, I knew he's a legend, bro. Jared Allen's a legend, bro. And Peanut Tillman, both of them.
Hey, 704 said, hold them up again. They want to see the shoes again, man. Ain't no way, dog.
I post them on Twitter. I post a picture on Twitter when he signed them.
Dang.
This was the MVP cleats when after the Super Bowl. It was the year after.
Yeah. Hey, that Teddy would never.
That's funny.
Man, Teddy will say, heck nah. Sign your own shoes.
Nah. What I'm gonna do is from Teddy, I'm gonna get his gloves and have him sign it. That'll really get
that'd be dope. You do that. That'll be super dope. He ain't gonna do it though, because he a mark.
He might not.
He ain't gonna do it. We already see what type of person he is, man.
Y'all need to get DJ Moore and Curtis Samuel to sign his signature for him.
Because
they're the one making all the plays. All right.
Yo, you got the whole starting roster.
I got them all, bro. I got them all, man.
Hey, y'all throw out a name. Let me see if Rashad got it. Throw out a name. I want to see the chat. Throw out a name. Let's see. Let's see.
Tell me that Taylor Moton.
Let's see.
I don't have Moton.
I want somebody to throw out a serious name. I want to see if Rashad, before I go, I want to see if Rashad actually got a player's jersey signed. Throw out a name, somebody.
Some of them are on my wall, so I can't take them down. But yeah,
okay.
Throw them out there.
We'll take your word for it. Say Peppers.
I got them on the wall.
And it's signed.
Jermaine Carter, no, it is signed. The Peppers jersey is signed.
Greg Olson.
Oh man.
Man. Somewhere in here. He in here somewhere. Give me
man, he the plug. I'm think I'm gonna have to.
For real,
I think he robbing folks, man.
Dang,
and it's
there it is.
Dog.
Man, that's a walk off right there, man.
Somebody said Jermaine Carter. You could probably go to Jermaine Carter house and get his. You ain't
Colin Jones.
Nah, I don't got no Colin Jones.
Come on.
You go look in the trash for that, man. We got some throwbacks. What about Stephen Davis?
No, I don't have Stephen Davis. This is before my time, bro. Not before my time, but before I was getting autographs.
Before you was probably going to the training camps by yourself and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. I do have a KB. I have a Kelvin Benjamin. I got Thomas Davis in here somewhere. And again, as soon as he take that Redskins jersey off, he'll go back on the wall.
Boy. Shout out to Rashad, man. You know what I'm saying? I think you did a giveaway one time too, right?
I do giveaways all the time on the channel, bro. I slowed down a little bit because I don't, obviously with COVID, I haven't had a chance to go to the field. But I always order extra, maybe 5 or 6 extra jerseys to get them signed to give away. And I give them away all the time on the channel, bro. Like I just sometimes I'll be feeling it. I'll be, sipping a little something.
Yeah.
I'll be on the stream. I just
go through it. Man, that's dope.
I do got
Cody, let Tony know he got to send me some signed jerseys, okay? Do that.
Hey, man.
Well, I'm slandering every podcast y'all do.
Hey, we're gonna send you something. It might be our signature, but shit, we'll send you something.
Nah, don't say it. Don't say it. Somebody said Brad Hoover. He not gonna have the throwbacks.
Yeah, I don't got
He
too
not
many
gonna
throwbacks.
look. Rashad only 25, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
I'm older than that, bro.
I know what. He not gonna have that.
I'm old, bro.
He not gonna have that. Man. He not gonna have the throwback joints.
Yeah, but I got a bunch of them, man. I got
me. I'm like I said, I ain't too big on getting autographs. I think it's dope. But I just don't like. I feel bad, like standing over the kids. Excuse me, little Johnny. I'm trying to get. You know what I mean? So I don't know. That just ain't never been me. I do have some signed stuff though, but I just never ever went back to go do it. Fellas, like I said, I appreciate y'all, man. And I appreciate y'all for coming on the show and sharing y'all knowledge. Hopefully we can do this again. Next week. I might hit y'all up, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
y'all
man.
always welcome. If I catch y'all in the chat, and as y'all see, I'm using StreamYard. Anytime y'all see me using StreamYard and I catch y'all in the chat, I'm just have y'all on. You know what I mean? I appreciate y'all dudes, man.
What's up, man?
All right, y'all. That's pretty much it. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Hit me up on Twitter at Pat Coltrane. Hit me up on Facebook, facebook.com/Pat Coltrane. Make sure y'all go hit these dudes up. I appreciate all the love and support, man. My man 89J Stubbs, Tree Fitty, who else? Joe Clarity. I appreciate the support. If you want to support the channel, you can always hit the Cash App, Thetrainstop, or PayPal.me/Pat Coltrane. Y'all want to give out your Cash App? Y'all want to support it? As y'all see, Rashad don't need no money. Okay, because he got money.
I'm blessed, bro.
Cody, if you got a Cash App you want to shoot out there, bro?
No, man. I don't
he
do Cash
rich
App
too.
like that,
you know
bro.
what I'm saying? These dudes got
man,
money.
I do all right, man.
All right, y'all. We appreciate it, and y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night. I am gone.
All right.
Peace.